Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube page. I'm your host, Spider Sides. And if you don't know me already from Twitter or Reddit or anywhere else, I am addicted to Destiny 2's Transmog System. My goal is to make a video for every single one of my designs that I've shared with the community, and then going forward, bring those new ones here as well. Now, I do 2 to 3 designs per week, and I've done around 75 unique characters within this new system. Now, before I continue with the video, I want to let everyone know, in case you do like what you're watching, please hit that like button or dislike it if you don't like it, and subscribe to the page for more content in the future. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Harris Heller, who is the reason for Stream Beats, and it's actually the music playing in the background right now. It offers DMCA free songs, and I use it for all my Twitch streams online. Now let's begin. So for today's video, I want to start out with the Scarlet Spider. Easily my favorite character growing up, and I'm so happy I was able to bring it into the game. Now, in case you saw my design months ago, I went with Stompies. My goal was to make a design that you would actually use in the game. And if you're a hunter main, I'm sure you've used Stompies from time to time. So we're going to stick with that here. But again, this is all preference choice. You're able to go with different pieces or different shaders. It's totally up to you, because it also depends on what you have on your character. Now let's open up the Transmog System. Now, when it comes to all of my designs, I typically go from top to bottom, or I'll remove the cloak in case I need to show the back of the head. So in this case, we're going to click that, and we're going with the Wild Hunt cloak. That way we can see the back of it and see how it shades with different shaders, because obviously the system is very unique, so you may not get exactly what you're going for. So since we are going with the Scarlet Spider, there's no question that you want to go with the Frost Vial mask. In case you have this from the Dawning, this really gives that true Spider-Man look that you're looking for. Now, if you don't have it, this season actually has the Pathfinder's helmet, which still gives that Spider-Man look. Great shape of the head, and you just have to play around with the shaders, but you'll definitely get that look in case you don't have the Frost Vial mask. But for this video, I'm going to stick with this here. Now, for the shader, I actually ended up going with the Carminica. You do have other options available. I felt like this one over here was a little bit too dark and didn't really shade too well in my opinion. So that's why I went with the Carminica. It brightens everything up, brightens up the eyes a little bit, and really matches the character design right here to the left. Now for the arms, as you know, with Scarlet Spider, he's a very muscular dude, and there's no question that the ornament you want to go with is the Lux sleeves. Now, with this one over here, always double check what arm piece you're looking at. Check both sides, because sometimes the one arm might look very, very different from the other arm. So make sure you showcase that and then take a look of how it shades. Thankfully, this shades really well, and we want to make sure that we match it with the helmet. And as you can tell, the red really, really pops. Now for the chest piece, there's no question you want to go with this one right over here. It shades well and it looks like a sweater. If you don't have it, you can go with the Lux vest. That is definitely an alternative that you can choose. You can definitely go with. But if you do have this one over here, definitely go with that. For the shader, there's no question that you want to go with the Atlantic Rush. It's bright, it pops, it looks great, and it meshes well with the example right over here. In case you don't have this shader, you could technically go with some other ones. I just felt like other shaders were either too dark or too light. So go with the Atlantic Rush if you do have it. For the legs, again, I went with Stompies, and I stick with the Midnight Smith because it's able to shade the base very, very well. If you look at other red shaders, let's say the Crucible Peppermint, it doesn't shade where you want it to, or even the Prestige. Again, doesn't really do it justice. There is a new shader from this season, called the Rose Scale, and the Rose Scale does shade exactly how you want it, but it looks way too rosy. Obviously, it's intended this way because of the shader design, but if you do have the Midnight Smith, definitely go with that one because it brightens everything up and it looks more red, which is what you want. Now, everything looks pretty good. It's looking great so far with the example. The colors are matching, almost identical. But the one thing we want to fix is the cloak. So since it has more of a hood design, this is the cloak that you definitely want to go with. Now, it gives that hood in the back, and it doesn't really show too much in the background behind him. And then for the shader, we want to go with the Atlantic Rush, so that way everything blends well and it looks like one piece. So now when you look at this and you compare it with the example, you can see it blends well, it looks like a hood. You don't really see the back of the cloak too much, and the colors really pop where you need it to be. I hope everyone liked this video. I hope you enjoyed my explanation on different ornaments and different shaders. I'm going to be doing, again, one video for every single one of my designs. The next design is going to be Doctor Doom. So if you want to see that one, be sure to check it out. Thanks again for watching. Hit that like or dislike button in case you didn't like the video. And make sure to subscribe for more content for the future. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.